Hello, YouTube Nation, and welcome back for yet another vintage. Nah, it's not vintage, but it's about vintage, people. We got another toy review we're going to have a peek at. So, Ross strikes again. So, again, at my local Ross, was looking at some stuff, and I never knew anything about these BST AXN. I don't even know what that stands for. Is it anywhere on this? BST. No flipping clue about it. So, but anyway, I got all four of the turtles, and I thought, well, that's about right. I got all four of the turtles, and I thought, you know what? Why not shoot a video on them? And let's take a look at some of these modernized turtles. With all the NECA and Super 7 and everything else coming out, let's take a look at another company. Well, Donatello is my favorite. We're going to save him for... We'll do Leo first. Raph seems to stand. Michelangelo may stand. Leonardo does not. As you can see up here, $9.99 is what I paid for them at the Ross. So $10, $40 for all of them, plus some tax that is paid. I do like the fact this is a Nickelodeon product. Leo has just normal lookingness for him in box. It does have BST, which I don't know what that is, but features, articulation, and assortments on all of them. It does have a good cartoon caricature here of Leonardo. It's got all four of them on the side. Won't go over every box with every one of the turtles. It's open on this. 31 points of articulation. Swivel bicep, thigh joints, double knee, shoulder, and elbow joints. Ball joints for maximum posability. Get in the pit and play is what it says right there. And then Leonardo Leo is dedicated, disciplined, and selfless. He's a perfectionist with a strong moral sense because of his serious, responsible nature. Leo is like the big brother of the group, Splinter's right-hand turtle and the leader of the team. Twin katana blades is Leonardo's weapon of choice. And then it looks like it has some stuff down here for the accessories and whatnot. I guess. Oh, okay. I saw two heads, and when I was looking down, I did not see him grimacing right there. Oh, let's see. I gotta shove up this camera just a smidge. Boop. There we go. Let's take a look at Raph. Before I unbox them, let's just take a look at all of them in the box. Raph, the one thing I have noticed about all of these is they're the same turtle color. Typically, they are different turtle color, but for these, they are looking to be turtle color. Same thing, caricature, same on the back. Raph is slated to be the hothead, but is also the most opinionated, impulsive, and restless turtle. Raphael loves nothing more than to test himself in battle and trains for sheer enjoyment. He's usually the one to leap into action, and it's nearly impossible to get him to back down. And then he's got kind of the same things going in here. Same 31 pieces of articulation. So let's put him to the side. Let's take a look at Mikey and see what they've got here. So they do have different accessories, which is pretty cool. Can't wait to take a peek at that. Do have a nice little caricature of him. This one looks like it was kind of opened. Hopefully everything's in there because I really didn't pay attention if anything was stolen or not. So that'll be fun. Things that are coming with him are right there. And Michelangelo. Mikey is the impressionist, practical joker, and class clown. He soaks up all kinds of info from radio, TV, and video games. He's also the most athletic, but the least excited when it comes to training. Sounds about right. And then last but not least, my favorite nerdy Donatello. He's my favorite. So let's see what they have a little peek here to say about here. Donatello, Donnie is the brain of the group. He has an awesome ability to understand how things work. Anything. From computer robotics, combustion engines, rocket propulsion systems, to light in the fridge, and more. Donnie's a certified self-taught genius. So the boxes look cool. I do like the fact that in the back of them, they match their bandana. So orange, red, purple, blue, and stuff like that. I'm not going to bore you with everything. I'm going to take them out. We're going to look at them one at a time. So this is going to be This is going to be a little bit of a chore for me, but it's going to take about 2 seconds for you. All right. Glad that was actually an easy unboxing. Good on this company for that. All right. So I haven't really done much except for take the accessories out, lay them on the ground. So we're going to go in whatever order I snatch them. Not really going to talk too terribly much about the articulation, because we did say the articulation of what they have. So the shoulder, the elbow, the hand, the head moves, the thighs move, everything else. So you can get these guys into some pretty cool, like turtle-ish poses if you wanted to. It is cool. I dig it very much. The color looks good. The sculpt looks good. The shell, I think, at least on Leo so far, is a little bit backwards, or not backwards, but it's high, or is next to short, one of the two. And so the back has holes in it, as seen there, and these just get pushed in, I believe. They do. This goes this way, and push those in as such. I don't know if that's in there or not, but looks good. They stand, let me get here's a G.I. Joe to get you to the size there. So it's 5 inches tall or so. It's nothing. I mean, it's a good sized turtle. They look good. I'm kind of impressed by it so far. So what came with Leo, I'm not sure why, but it's about a coin size sewer cap that says city cap, or city sewer on it. Everybody else came with a second weapon, I believe. We'll see. So getting the sewer cap, I don't really know. Whole lot of hands, not going to go into those, but we have a grip hand and we have a punch hand, as seen there, that you could swap those out. It does have another head. This is the grimacing Leo right there, as you can see. Taking a poop, Leo. And put those back. Now the big thing is will he hold these hands? That's the big question. And so the hands will have importance. So this, I don't know if this is just like a talking Leo hand or what. Let's see if we can get a hand out here. It pops right off with a little bit of force. All right, it goes in there, and then does the side, not a side, does the katana blade go in? It does. All right, so the hands are nifty to have some different things, and then this one this does not fit in that hole very well. I mean, I'm giving it all she's got, Captain, on that one. So let's take a look at this blade, first of all. Very detailed. It's got a gold hilt, it's got the leather handle, and then another goldish hilt, and then it's 3 different colors on one blade. You don't get that very often on action figures. So it will kind of dangle there, and Leo can have his weapon of choice just like such. Dig it. This is the only original turtle that I have that's not a reproduce. I think that's a little bit better in the scale world, so I went and grabbed Leo just to show you. But I like it. Leo's looking good. He's got his sword. He's standing tall. He's got the good accessories. I do wish, as in almost every turtle line that I know, they come in different skin green. I wish these turtles would have done that. But maybe there's something I'm just not realizing of why they are all the same. But we're going to let Leo dangle back there. Let's take a look at Mikey, who's coming up next. So Mikey is coming out. They are all the same height, so nothing really distinguishes them from themselves other than the head and the nameplate or the color of what they are. I'm trying to, let's see here. So these mouths are the same. So the head sculpts are the same on that. Let's try a different head this time. Let's try one on Mikey. See if I can get this off without breaking. I can get a leg off. Good Lord. Damn. It's hard. Let's see if we can get it on. Which is typically harder. I do not like interswappable pieces. I know it adds a lot, but God, Lord almighty. I mean, that's everything I've got, Captain. All right. Move that a little bit. All right, let's see if we can get the leg back on. All right, so, no. This is why I don't interchange pieces. That right there is why I don't interchange pieces. So for anybody that was looking, Mikey would look good, but he has a stupid long neck and his legs broke because you can't put his head on because it's so tight. This is the part of new toys that really does frustrate me. All these accessories are unnecessary. All right. Well, he's just going to have a very, very wonk neck. All right. So we won't be doing that again. Let's put his nunchuck holder here in the back. Let's see if this one actually fits in the shell. It does. It's better than Leo's was, and his shell is a little wonk as well, a little tight. So again, 3 different colors, the same color scheme on the nunchucks here as what it was on the katana. So those do fit in there nicely. I think that looks great. That looks very detailed and looks very good. And then Mikey's just kind of hanging out, just doing his thing. He did come with a turtle grappling hook, which is quite neat. I don't know, kind of like he's throwing it off his thumb here, but we're gonna put that in his hand there and do that. The detail on these figures with their weapons and everything else is quite nice. I do like it. I think it's pretty cool. Again, the only thing that I'm really disappointed with is the lack of color in the toys. Them being all this neonish green is something that is going to have to wear on me. Not changing anything on this boy, but this is Raph's face. I do like this face a lot better than that. It would be neat, in my opinion, if the faces would have came like this instead of the generic like everyone else. I just think that would have made a big difference in the packaging and the looks of everything else. So just like the rest of them, he's going to get a weapon holder. Goes in the 2 holes in the back there, and that went in smoothly. This one, I guess, is, oh man, those are some tough things. And the shell is loose. It's only held on by the belt here. So there we got some Raph. Let's throw Raph size again. Same color. Everything looks good. The size, the scale of the weapons is very nice. So put that back there for him to get to that. And he has a throwing device. I don't know what that's called. You can leave it in the comments. And he does have a throwing star as well, which is kind of cool. So put that back there. I will say this, they do stand quite nicely. And then I'll leave Donatello for last. So if you're not a Donatello fan, you can leave the video now because this is going to be about Donatello for the next few minutes. The one thing I do notice about the weapon, the only weapon that doesn't have multiple colors. Now, if the camera will pick it up, there is some tape molded onto that. So that would have been nice to have some white tape on the bow staff. That would have been a nice little add. So Don's getting the shaft on not having that. Let's see if this will go into that. That's going in quite nice. That goes in quite nice. That's honestly the easiest of the turtles that has had that. So let's put the bow staff in. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, it looks okay. Don's our second head is just kind of a goofy smile, which that kind of fits Don pretty easily and pretty nicely. And put him over here. Oh, no other weapon except for him, except for a piece of pizza. So Michelangelo and Raphael are getting some weapons. Leo gets a sewer and Don gets a piece of pizza, which I would have thought Don should have came with the turtle grappling hook and Mikey should have came with the pizza. But you know, that's just me. Yeah. Let's see if he gets to stand up there. Come on, big boy. Maybe. Oh yeah, he's hunched over. He's ready. There we go. They're ready. Look at that. Heroes in a half shell, turtle power. I dig them. For $10 each, I'm going to have to do a little bit of research to see if there's other characters or if this was just a one-off for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm hoping there's a Splinter maybe in April. If they didn't do any of the bad guys, I would collect these, and I think they look good. They're not the greatest built. They do have some flaws, but if I get them especially for $10, I'm going to be very happy with that. But this is the BXT Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We got Don, Leo, Mikey, and Raph. I don't know. What do you all think about it? Talk to me in the comments about it. And until next time, cowabunga, dude.